For any good steward of the Jesus story, an expression of self, as our scripture reminded us this morning, needs to somehow land on love. If we miss that, we miss the whole purpose of Christ. If we miss an identity that says we love each other, we love ourselves. See, I don't believe God engages us as an act of love. I believe that being in the presence of God is to be loved by God. Love is the essence of God, not something God does. That to be holy as Christ is holy is to become love as Christ is love. There's no better path to justice. I've learned along the way that everything that I thought to be love isn't necessarily love. As an evangelical fundamental pastor, I can't tell you how many times I stood in one of these places exactly like I am now and told people how wrong it was to be me. Knowing in my heart full well the whole time who I was. There's a saying among the queer community, and some of you may have heard it, there is no hate like the love of the church. It's a sad but true sentiment. And after I graduated from seminary and was ordained, I made my way west, and I spent a summer and fall as an interim ministry for a pastor on a sabbatical. So very excited to hear about your journey on that road. And I stopped on the Missouri River and camped there for a night. And I took a walk across a bridge, actually, into Nebraska. I was that close. And I was just contemplating everything that I'd been through, romantic love, spiritual love, personal love of self, and realizing the fact that most of what I had identified with as love through this journey fell far short of what it meant to be the love of God to the world. And I let the rivers become a metaphor for that love. Well, the roads were longer, the sky was bigger, the clouds were a wispy white. I walked out of Dakota across the bridge to Nebraska's side. The birds and the wind and the leaves agreed in the melodies they sang. It was an open invitation to walk into the change. Let the love that I'd been holding free to dance on the river wind. All the broken hopes and shattered dreams sailed round the river bend. And all my Shenandoahs can be a memory. It's time to find what life can hold across the wide Missouri. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you away, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you away. Bound away across the wide Missouri. Oh, there ain't much harder than healing a heart that's broken up and left behind. Not much cuts deeper than the wounds that land on bridges laid across our minds. The stories that we sometimes sell ourselves as we try to smile and hide can find their way down the current when we leave them on the riverside. I let the love that I'd been holding free to dance on the river wind. All the broken hopes and shattered dreams sailed round the river bend. And Shenandoahs can be a memory. It's time to find what life can hold across the wide Missouri. All right, if you remember that old folk song, sing along with me, will you? Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you away, rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you away. I'm bound away across the wide Missouri. Let the love that I'd been holding free to dance on the river wind. All the broken hopes and shattered dreams sailed round the river bend. And all my Shenandoahs can be a memory. It's time to find what life can hold across the wide Missouri.